Hi, my name is Lucy. I'm the owner and founder of Yoga Warriors International and Central Mass Yoga and Wellness in Massachusetts. Yoga Warriors started in 2005. It's an evidence-based program. It was the first program to be ever studied in a deployed environment. The study was published in 2012. So today we're going to learn about Yoga Warriors. I'm going to start the first class here. And what we do is I'll be using affirmations along with yoga postures. So the mind mitigates the effects of the body, and the body mitigates the effects of the mind. Yoga Warriors is a trauma-informed yoga program. So I want you to repeat the affirmations that I say, if you can and you feel comfortable, either out loud or to yourself. And 3 times, we studied this, 3 times makes the changes in the body and the mind. So if you repeat it with me 3 times, I'll do it once and then I'll repeat it 3 more times. That would be terrific. And so we'll go from there. But I do want to just tell you to please be careful. If there's anything that does not feel right to your body, stop or back off. You don't have to continue. This is about you, and everyone in yoga is doing the best they can. So Yoga Warriors is a program for first responders, for veterans, combat veterans. It started in 2005 with combat veterans, moved into first responders, and anyone in a high stress environment. And it was found to be very helpful in reducing anxiety. So, and people got their sleep back and all of that. If you'd like more information, please feel free to email me at info@centralmassyoga.com. But for now, let's get started. We have an hour, so I want you to go to your mats. If you have a yoga mat, that's terrific. If you have any props, yoga props, bring them in. If you don't have anything, it's fine. I will do this as best I can without props, or a blanket would be great, because blanket always is good to put under your knees if you need it. A lot of people have problems with their knees. So if you don't have a strap, you can use a belt or sash and anything that you have around the house, or I'll just show you without props. Okay, so we're going to start. I'm going to go over to my mat so you can see what I'm doing, and we'll get started. So I'd like you to lie down if that works okay for you. And if you're okay on your back, lie on your back. You could take a blanket, as I mentioned, roll it up underneath your knees. Okay, if you're uncomfortable on your back, you could roll to your stomach. You could be on your stomach or your side. So I'm just rolling a blanket under my knees, and that helps support the back. If you have a bigger pillow, it's even better. The more your knees can bend. Otherwise, you can even just bend your knees. It just may not be as comfortable as, lying down. Or you can just take your legs out to the side, palms up, and relax here. Then why don't you put your hand on your abdomen so it's just below your waist. You want to be able to sense the breath. So when I put my hand on my abdomen, I'm pressing firmly on my abdomen here. I want to get a nice firm breath, so I really am aware of the breath here. So when I breathe in, I feel the belly rise into my hand. When I exhale, I feel the hand go down. So I'm breathing in and breathing out here. I'm just feeling the rise and fall of the abdomen with my breath. So I want you to think of this cylinder here in the base of or in the middle of your torso. This cylinder is surrounding your soft organs. I want you to focus here. And the muscles and bones are the core of the cylinder, the outside part of the cylinder. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in, and the inner soft organs are expanding and pressing against the muscle and bone. And then as you exhale, you can exhale through your mouth if you'd like. Your organs, everything is contracting and moving downward. And you're feeling the muscle and bones press against the skin. So you feel the rise up and the inhale. And then coming down the exhale. Another visual, of course, is a balloon. You know, there's a balloon inside your torso here, inside your belly. And as you inhale, that balloon expands. As you exhale, the balloon deflates. So we're going to breathe through the nose now. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through your nose. So you just want to be aware of the rise and fall. Again, what does the air feel like as it enters your nose? Notice the kind of the coolness as it comes in. The air comes in through the nose and the warmth as it exits. So be aware of that. Breathing in the good and breathing out the worry, the doubt, the long list of things you need to do. Put that stuff in a box or basket outside the yoga room for this hour. Present moment, only moment here. Let's do a tense relax. You can bring your arms by your side, palms up in a receiving position. We're going to tense all the muscles of the face, pull them toward the tip of the nose. We're tensing the face, tense, tense. And then open your mouth, release your face. Pull the shoulders up to your ears, tensing, tense, tense. Exhale, release the shoulders. Tensing your right arm, upper arm, lower arm, out through the fingers, tense the arm. Exhale, release. Left arm, upper arm, lower arm, out through the fingers, tensing. Exhale, release. Tensing the hips and buttocks, squeeze, lift up off the floor, tensing. Exhale, release. Tensing your right leg, upper leg, lower leg, out through the toes, tensing. Exhale, release. Left leg, upper leg, lower leg, out through the toes, tensing. Exhale, release. Let's tense everything, the face, the shoulders, the arms, the legs. We're going to tense and lift if we can. Buttocks, tense, tense, tense. Exhale and completely release. And then starting at the toes, relax your body from your toes through your feet. Soften through your legs and your hips and your torso. Soften these shoulders, these arms, hands, fingers, fingertips. Rocking your head side to side, releasing neck tension here. Bring your head slowly back into center. Softening the back of the neck, soften your eyes, your forehead to the very top of your head. And when you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes and come back slowly. Let's bring our arms above the head. We're going to raise our arms up. We're going to do a symmetrical stretch. I'm pointing my toes and stretching from the toes to the fingertips, lengthening here. Stretching right, stretching left, nice long symmetrical stretch here, and release. Stretch out through your heels and from your heels to your fingertips. Yawn again if you need to. Give yourself a good stretch, waking everything up here, and release. Bring your arms by your sides, bend your knees, bring the knees to your chest, give your back a good stretch here, squeeze the organs of digestion, elimination. You want to give yourself a squeeze. You can hold the shins, hold behind the knees if that's easier for you. You can lift your head and shoulders, stretching upper back. Bring your head down, rock side to side. We're going to work on the back, massaging the back here. Making those circles on the ceiling with the knees. So I'm just holding the knees gently and rolling around on my low back and sacral area. So you're feeling, again, like you're giving yourself a self-massage around the sacrum towards the chest and around again. And in the other direction. And then bring those knees into your chest. Again, give your organs a good squeeze. And here's our first affirmation. Here we affirm, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Hugging the right knee towards the underarm, stretch the left leg away, and alternate this, left knee in, right leg away. If you need to modify, keep your heel on the ground. Okay, others, flex your feet and keep your foot above the ground. So side to side, over towards the sides, towards your underarms to get your hip flexor again. So one side and then the other side. Side to side here. Next time you bring left knee in, let's take that left foot and bring it down towards your right leg and bring the knee over to the right. Sideline twist. And take your left arm out, relax down. So what you're doing here is you're holding the posture. I have my right hand kind of holding the outside of my right thigh. My left arm is out to the side, palm up. You can look towards your left hand. Some of you might feel more comfortable looking up, or maybe you like looking to the right. So find that comfortable position that you can hold this and let the tissues marinate a little bit. Hold this twist. This is very good for those internal organs, a squeezing and getting fresh blood through the organs. Great for your spine. And relax down. So you always want to be breathing through your yoga practice. Okay, so breathe in, breathe out. And here as we hold this twist, I take care of the present moment and release the past. I take care of the present moment and release the past. I take care of the present moment and release the past. Let's go to the other side. Let's bring that knee back up. Take your time. Stretch your right leg out, left leg out, and then bring the right knee in. Give it a squeeze towards the underarm, over to the side, and then over to the left, right arm out. Shift your hips right, bring the knee over. You can look towards your right hand. You can look up and towards the knee. It's up to you. But give yourself some time in this so the tissues get to marinate a little. Feel that opening in the right side too, in the right shoulder, the pectorals. Breathe into this. Just soften to the floor. I take care of the present moment and release the past. I take care of the present moment and release the past. I take care of the present moment and release the past. I take care of the present moment and release the past. Coming back up to center, bending both your knees. Bringing your back to the floor and hugging your knees to your chest. Squeezing in, lift your head and shoulders. Bring your feet and your head back to the floor. Take a rest there for a moment. Feel the effects of those two postures, few postures we just did. And when you're ready, take the right heel above the left knee and dorsal flex this right foot. I'm going to turn around so you can see this. This is leg cradle, okay? Another word is figure 4. I'm dorsal flexing my right foot, okay? I'm going to use my right hand to press the thigh away from me here. Okay, just like that. So here's your modification. You're pressing that thigh out, or you can take your right hand inside your legs. So I took my right arm right inside that triangle I made, interlacing the fingers in front of that left knee, or you can hold on behind it, or you can use a strap, a tie, a sash to pull yourself closer. I gently open and care for my inner self. I gently open and care for my inner self. I gently open and care for my inner self. I gently open and care for my inner self. Remember, if it's hard to come all the way up, just keep your left foot on the floor and use your right hand to press the thigh out. All right, let's come to the floor, everyone. Let's try it on the other side, left heel above the right knee. Using that left hand to gently press that left thigh away. So here's your modification. Otherwise, lift that right foot up, interlace your fingers behind that right knee or in front of it, and pull the legs in. Keep this foot dorsal flex, actually both feet, and pull in. Come to your sweet edge, right? So your sweet edge is that place you go that you know if you go any closer it would be just too much, you know? So sweet edge is like, oh, I'm pretty comfortable here. I'm pretty comfortable right here. But if I go a little more, I feel a little more tension. You want to notice where you feel the tension. I feel it in that outer hip. Now I'm feeling more tension. But if I pull in too much, then it starts to get almost a point of pain. So I have to back off a little. And that's your sweet edge. I gently open and care for my inner self. I gently open and care for my inner self. I gently open and care for my inner self. I gently open and care for my inner self. All right, and then let's release. Okay. So let's all do a little bit for the abs. Let's hold on, like place your hands underneath you a little bit. You can even take a blanket again and sit on a blanket so you have support. And you could also do both, hands and blanket if you want. Okay, so either one, you know, you get that right under you or both. And you're gonna lift your legs in the air. All right, so try to just keep your back on the floor, dorsal flex your feet. And this is the fire series. So this one is for the abs. So if anything bothers you, stop. Okay, so we're gonna heat it up. Because in the yoga philosophy, this is our solar plexus. This is our center, our right to act, our heat. So we're stoking the fire as the fire center. So we'll do a few of these. So you can hold on to the blanket, have your arms out to the side, or maybe you just have your hands under you, okay? So let's bring those legs a little close to the floor, but keep the back down. You want to keep the back down, go all the way back up. You're inhaling up, exhaling down. Try to keep your chin tucked. Exhale, inhale as you go up. One more time, exhaling down, inhaling, coming up. One more. All right, now let's come to the middle, all the way up. Press your feet up, drop your right leg down, bring it back up, drop your left leg down, bring it back up. Just move up and down here. Keep your torso very steady as you move these legs. One more time on each side. Meet at 90, cross your legs. Just scissor your legs, lower a little bit. Back up again. One more time, lower a little bit. Back up. And then lastly, 5 and 4, these are circles. And 3 and 2 and 1. Other direction for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then knees into chest. Squeeze those legs in. You can even stretch your legs down. Take that blanket out. If you need to take just a few moments, feeling the effects of the heated, right, the fire series. We're stoking that fire, and this gives us energy, tapas. Bend your knees for a counter stretch. We're going to take the feet as wide as your mat, or even wider, right? Inside twist. I drop my right knee towards left big toe. I'm keeping this left knee up. I'm going to drop left knee towards right big toe. Inside twist here. That's right. And just go side to side here. And then wiggle your feet back in and take your arms down by your side. We're going to do some dynamic movements. So dynamic movements are a big part of Yoga Warriors because they help relax the mind. Okay, slow and rhythmic. So I'm turning my toes in slightly. I bring my heels towards my buttocks, towards my fingertips. I lightly brush the backs of my heels, but I have longer arms. If your arms are shorter, you want your knees over your ankles. I'm going to lower the back to the floor. I'm going to drive it through my heels, by the way. I'm driving it through my heels. I'm going to lift the arms, tuck the tailbone. You want to get a tailbone tuck, like a pelvic tilt. Inhale, exhale, out through your mouth, a vertebra at a time. Inhale, lift, expand, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. And just move here in this dynamic flow. Exhale, lower. A few more times, lifting and lowering. Bring your knees back into your chest, squeeze in. If you want to lift your head and shoulders, go ahead, form a ball. Take a moment, bring your feet down, take a breathing break. Feel that. So the last thing on our back is for today is the leg lift. So if you have some kind of strap, like I said, you don't have to have anything. But if you have an old belt, a sash, or anything like that, you can use anything because it's hard to reach the foot to do the leg lift. So the strap helps. So if not, you can reach the leg. Okay, so you're holding your leg here and you're bringing this leg in a little bit. Okay, staying right here. I'm even just supporting my leg, heel pressing up. If I have the strap, I'm going to put that around the ball of the foot and reach up with my right hand and pull down. All right, I'm going to hold that, press that knee a little straighter, hold that posture and breathe here. So different ways of doing it. All right, find what works for you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the strap in both hands and bring my arms back. A lot more strap here, you know, and I'm going to reel that leg in. Get the upper hamstring fibers here. Now you can hold the leg again and just bring that leg in closer. Press your heel up, of course, and something like this. Breathe into the back of your leg. Feel that stretch. You know, what's your breath like when you're holding this? What's your mind state like? Where does it go? What thoughts come in? All these things are very important for body awareness. Mindfulness, right? Mindfulness, learning about mindfulness, being mindful in your practice. All right, as you're ready, I'm going to release that foot. I'm going to let that leg come back down. And maybe I'll stretch the other leg down. So I notice the difference in my sides. I become more aware again of the body. I'm going to bend this right knee now. And I'm going to place the strap on my left foot, ball on my left foot. And I'm going to reach up. You can even, if you have a strap, you can hold a little handle here and pull down on it. But you want to breathe into the back of your leg. You want to notice the back of your leg and feel that stretch here. All right. If you don't have a strap, just hold your leg steady. Press your heel up. The strap you want to pull down firmly. Breathe into the back of your leg. Hold the strap with both hands, bring your arms back, or just bring that leg in closer. Press the heel up. Hold that a little bit longer. And then relax your legs. So stay on your reclined position if you could. So I'd like to do a reading while you're here. Practicing yoga will bring you face to face with acceptance. There'll be times when your body will not be able to hold a posture, and when your uncooperative hamstrings won't stretch. Some days you'll set aside time for yoga to help you reduce stress, and it'll bring you more in touch with your anger and resentment. Your breath can help you embrace and integrate these missing pieces so that you'll experience a deeper sense of wholeness. Trust that by putting your body into different positions, you explore the many levels of being that a human can be confronted with. In doing so, you validate and affirm the very nature of existence. Acceptance is not passivity or giving up. Rather, it's an active willingness to face all aspects of our humanness. Acceptance is an acknowledgement of what is and an opportunity to find meaning in it. And this is from the book Yoga for the Spiritual Muscles by Rachel Schaefer. Wonderful book. All right, everybody. So bend your knees, roll to your side, and I'd like you to come into what's called a table position. And if you need your blanket under your knees, this is the time to do it. Right, so you're going to take a blanket and you're going to stick it under your knees. Right, that's it. If you're okay on your mat, or all you have is a mat, but your knees still bother you, roll the mat, like bend it, and then you'll have like a little bit of surface for your knees. Okay. So I'm going to start with the table. If your wrist bother you, make a fist, of course. That's another way. Otherwise, widen your fingers. Right, place them down on the mat. And press into the pads of your fingers, right? Don't press your palms down too much. So knees under the hips, you're gonna tuck the tailbone. You're gonna do a cat-cow. This is your cat pose. Inhale, this is cow. Lift the tailbone. Exhale, cat. Pull out the air. Inhale as you come up for cow. So you're just moving up and down here. Now, as you do cat, go back to your heels, drop your elbows, inhale up for cow. Exhale back. So you're moving forward and back here. And this is a slow, dynamic posture. And this is very good for your nervous system, but you want to go slowly. So I'm exhaling when I come back to child's, like I'm going into what's called child pose in yoga. Inhale up for cow. Right? And you're moving forward and back here. Tuck your chin, round your spine, go all the way to the heels. Drop your elbows, then lift your chin and scoop up for cow. One more time, going back to your heels, or not. Go back to where you can. And scooping back up. And then find table, and that means you want to tuck your tailbone. And then I want you to take your knees nice and wide and touch your toes. And you're going to sink back towards your heels. Now, in theory, that's easy, right? But it isn't. People think it's easy to do child, but it's not. So I realize people have tight legs, so I want you up off your heels, and you can make a couple of fists under your forehead like this. That's fine, okay? Everybody is different, bioindividuality, right? Everybody is different. Everybody has different things they can do. Otherwise, come down to your mat, bring your forehead to your mat, arms extended, a wide child pose, okay? So find what works. 2 fists, make it 2 fists, hips are up, or hips are back towards the heels, extend the arms. You can even cross your arms if that's more comfortable, rest your forehead on your arms. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. So the affirmation came from me, came from my heart. As I was practicing and going through things in my life, I started practicing and started using these thoughts, you know, and I thought, wow, this really helps me. And they have changed and tweaked and all that stuff over the years, but these particular affirmations have been studied. So I ask people to keep their affirmations as they are, as I present them. So we don't want to degrade the program. So, all right, so I'm going to come up onto my knees and I'm going to bring my hands out in front of me, bring my knees back in. So here is a puppy pose. So for some of you, you're going to want to do this. I'm going to show a modification. You're going to tuck your chin, stretch your arms out, and this is called puppy. And you might want to widen your hands a little bit apart. And then you're going to come up and through, and a little baby up dog. And then we're going to go back to puppy. So we're going to flow through. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. So why don't we all start with this modification? Inhale up. Exhale back with your knees down. Inhale up. Take a breath in. Bring your heart through. Lift up. Exhale back. Others, if when you're ready, you're going to tuck your toes. You're going to come to downward facing dog. And you're going to inhale, come up. Breathe in and upward facing. My knees are not on the floor. Exhale. If you have more experience in yoga, you might be happier doing this one. It's up to you. Inhale up. Exhale back. Others, keep your knees down and move front to back. Move in this linear fashion. It's good for the mind, right? Good for anxiety. You want to keep a slow rhythmic flow. I accept the ups and downs of life. 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 And then as you're ready, knees wide again, toes touch. Here's that child pose again. If it's this, that's fine. If it's this, that's fine. Or this, whatever shape works for you. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. I rest in my capacity to trust and endure. As you're ready, come on up and let's take 1 foot at a time here to find our way to mountain pose. So take your time coming all the way up. Okay, take your feet maybe under your hips a little, turn your toes in. We don't want to see this stuff, you know, we want to turn them in a little. I'm going to have you tuck that tailbone, lift that sternum, shoulders back. Actually, let's roll these shoulders up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. And then set them back into the back ribs. Turn your palms maybe outward. All right, so you're opening your palms. Spread the toes, lift the toes, spread the fingers, and then reach the toes back. Heels lift, balls of the foot lift, side to side. Find the 4 points of the feet. So we have 4 points, right? Find all 4 points. Find your balance. Tuck your tailbone, lift your heart and sternum, shoulders back, arms soft. chin in. There you are. You're in mountain posture. I face life's challenges with an open heart. 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 Let's inhale. Let's lift these arms up. So now I'm in extended mountain pose, but I'm going to bend to the right. So I'm bringing my left hip out and bending right. All right, just like this. And I'm going to inhale and I'm going to bend to the left. I'm bringing right hip out. I bend easily in the face of challenges. 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 One more time on each side. I'm filled with vigor, vitality, and joy. 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 Exhale those arms down. Step your feet wider than your hips. Interlace the hands behind your back. If you can't reach your hands like that, take a strap, hold the strap, turn your palms down, and I want you to bend your knees generously, moving forward in a forward bend here, okay? And you can keep your head looking down here. If it's too much, if you get dizzy, keep your head up like this, okay? Tuck that tailbone a little bit, stay like this. If you cannot, if you can reach your hands, you could even do this, knit the hands, okay? But otherwise, others can bend your knees generously and come down, release your head, nod your head yes and no. Lift the arms and stretch the shoulders here. Open the heart. So find what place, and I'm driving it through my feet. I'm coming back up, and then I release and rest. One more time, either interlacing the hands, holding the strap, or just keeping your arms behind you. You're going to bend your knees generously. You're going to come into flat back. So you do not have to look down. You can keep your head like that, like this. Or others can come down and squeeze the shoulders together. Again, use your strap if you have one, if that's easier for you. Squeeze, lift those arms, and then press through your feet. Inhale, coming back up. Take a moment, feel the effects of the chest expander. Standing towards the front of your mat. And I want you to do a ragdoll. So you're going to take your feet now wider than hip, maybe 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock kind of thing. And you're going to bend from your hinge here. Again, same thing as you just did. It's very similar to chest expander, but this time when we come down, if you can keep your head up, but we're going to say an affirmation, or you can hold your elbows here and rock side to side like this, just kind of rocking. Or you can let your hands hang down. It's a good stretch, a good lengthening for your spine. Let your arms and your head create more tension in the spine. It's pulling you down. The gravity of all the weight of the head and the arms are pulling you towards the floor. I release all tension and anxieties. 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 And then very slowly, you can put your hands on your knees, rolling yourself back up to mountain pose. Take your feet in a mountain posture, turn your toes in slightly, and tuck that tailbone and feel that. Take a moment. Take a pause. You want to integrate everything you're doing. Pausing is good. It's good stuff. Taking a moment. Taking a moment to feel the effects of yoga. Let's try a standing posture. I'm trying to move this over so I don't trip on that. To get all your props off your mat. If you have anything on your mat, you always want to clear it so you have the entire mat. This is like this is your place, your space. You want to keep it uncluttered so also it unclutters your mind. All right, so anytime we have stuff all over the place, sometimes it clutters our mind. Yoga is all about getting all that stuff out. All right, so I'm standing in mountain pose. I'm going to bring my hands to my heart. You can follow along. I'm going to take my arms out. So this is our 5-pointed star here. All right, I'm going to take my hands to the hips. All right, I'm going to turn the right foot toward the short end of my mat. I'm going to slide this left heel back. I'm going to keep these hips facing the long end of my mat. I'm going to bend the knee. All right, I'm pushing through outer back heel. I'm going to lift these arms. Tuck that tailbone. I'm going to take a soft gaze over my right fingertips. Lift those arms. Sink down a little more here. Drive it through your right heel. Press into outer back heel. Take a soft gaze over the right fingertips. Turn the palms up. Allow the shoulders to settle. Then turn them back down. Keeping this right knee out to the side. All these little details help create an easier situation for your body, safer situation. So soft gaze. I'm a warrior with inner strength. I am a warrior with inner strength. I am a warrior with inner strength. I am a warrior with inner strength. Hold this posture a little bit longer. And then straighten that front knee. Turn your feet in the same direction. You can put your hands on your hips, wiggle the feet in, heel toe. Step it back, mountain. Now you can try bringing your feet in closer together in mountain for sure, right? Turn those toes in now, try not to have the toes turning outward. And then let's do a shrug, head back, squeeze, ha! All the way up, head back, squeeze, ha! All the way, ha! One more, ha! And then shoulders back into the back ribs, lift your heart. Again, feeling that line of energy coming up through the body, through the center of your head. It's like your marionette puppet is pulling you up. You're getting length in your spine. And that's what we're doing in yoga. We're trying to create more space in the vertebrae. More space in the body. Hands to your heart, arms and legs out. Let's do the other side, 5-pointed star. Hands on the hips, left foot 90. Right heel slides back around 45 degrees. I want to readjust these hips. I want to keep them facing the long end. And then I bend this left knee. This is how we go into Warrior Two. I'm sliding that back foot back a little. I want this left knee out to the left as I raise my arms up. Now, it's like I'm pressing the two hand fingertips away, the hands away from each other. It's like I have two walls coming in and I'm pressing them away. So I'm getting a little more, using the muscles in the arms, pressing through the heel of the left foot and the outer back heel of the right foot. I'm coming down a little more here. Then I just turn my head, soft gaze, steady gaze over the left fingertips. I am a warrior with inner strength. 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 Hold this a little bit longer. Breathe into this posture. Warrior Two. Warriors with inner strength. Straighten your front knee. Turn your feet in the same direction. Bring your fingers in. Wiggle your heel toe in. Wiggle them in. Bring yourself back to mountain. I want you to take a moment and feel the effects of the posture. Let's try a little balanced posture. So if you have a wall near you, grab it, okay? Be near a wall, okay? So a tree posture is a very nice one to sort of start with, but a challenging one too. So I want to stand in mountain to start with. I want to start shifting weight into my right leg, and I got a wall here. So maybe if you want, hold the wall. You can always try it without the hand, as long as you have something there, you know. And so I'm shifting weight. I'm spreading the toes of the right foot. I'm going to bend my left knee and bring it out to the side. So here you could do this. This is a good tree pose, just like this. If you're just starting out, heel on your ankle, you could go higher on the shin, but don't press it into your knee, okay? So I'm spreading the toes. I'm starting to make sure, like, this is the right leg's gonna be the trunk of my tree, right? These are your branches, right? Here's your branches. So you can take the heel to the ankle, foot out. Make sure you get this left knee back. You can hold a wall. If you feel like you want to go higher, those a little more experienced, you can put the foot inside the inner thigh here, okay? You can take your arms out to the side. You can bring your hands to your heart center, or you can even bring your arms up in tree posture. Okay, so breathe here. I grow from strong roots. 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 Lift those arms up. If your arms are lifted, press the foot into the thigh. Get out of your brain into your body. Exhale those arms down. And then release the foot. Take another breathing break. Feel that. All right. So now I'm going to shift into my left leg. Again, use your wall. It's okay. I'm going to bring this knee back. So you can do ankle, arms out like this, calf, or if you feel like you can, bring that right foot up into the inner thigh. All right, so I have my wall, and I'm going to bring the arms up, and I'm going to spread the foot, the toes of the foot. I grow from strong roots. 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 I almost lost it there. All right, so stand in mountain, feel the effects of that posture. I think we should try that one more time because the second time is easier, okay? So I'm going to shift weight now. My right leg is the trunk of the tree. And I'm going to start gently getting lighter in that left side. And I'm going to touch the ankle, right? Or calf. Or you can bring the foot weight up into the upper inner thigh here, okay? Bringing left knee back. All right, raising the arms up. Maybe not easier. I grow from strong roots. 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 You can bring your hands to your heart center. And then take the foot down. Rest. All right, we'll go one more side. So I'm shifting weight. And one thing I've learned about yoga, I sort of go towards the postures I like. So it's the postures, a lot of times it's the postures we don't like that we need to practice. So this one would be one of my practice postures, right? Right today I can feel it. You know, some days are different. Some days it's no problem. And some days balance is very difficult. So balance is a challenge, but balance is great for your brain. It's great for concentration. All right. So my left leg is the straight leg, and I'm rooting through the toes of the foot. I'm spreading the toes of the left foot, bringing my arms out. You can rest there. The shin way up into the upper inner thigh. Bring this knee back. Arms can be at the heart or up in the air. I grow from strong roots. 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 Exhale the arms out. Take the leg out. Take the foot down and rest. Take your feet apart a little more than hip width. You can turn your toes out slightly. We're going to do a ragdoll. And the reason I'm going right into ragdoll because we use a lot of our back muscles when we have to use our core in these balance poses. So bring your hands down. You can hold your elbows. You can sway or let your hands hang in a lap. Imagine all that tension, anxiety dripping out through the fingertips. I release all tension, anxieties. I release all tension and anxieties. I release all tension and anxieties. I release all tension and anxieties. And then pressing through your feet, you can walk your hands up your thighs again here and rest. Come back to mountain. And just take a breathing break here and feel that. And then let's come down to the floor. And there's a posture that is called crocodile pose. So this is very calming if you're having anxiety and you can lie down. Just cross your arms in front of you. I'm holding on to my upper arms. My legs are apart, my toes turn out, and I rest my forehead on my forearms. So as you lie here in crocodile, I want you to just, cross your arms, rest your forehead on it. You can turn your head to the side a little if that's better. If you don't like the forehead straight down, but bring your elbows in a little bit so your chest lifts up and your belly presses into the floor. So this is a great way to learn the breath. So inhale, you'll feel your abdomen push into the floor. Exhale, the abdomen comes up a little, so you'll feel that rise and fall. You'll sense it in the body of the belly, how it moves with the breath, with the diaphragm, okay? So be aware of that. And you'll feel a slight stretch in your low back, nice and strengthening for the low back. I feel safe and secure in my connection to the earth. I feel safe and secure in my connection to the earth. I feel safe and secure in my connection to the earth. I feel safe and secure in my connection to the earth. Almost there, just a little longer here, just relaxing. And then I'd like you to bring your legs together and come up onto your forearms. And then you're just bringing your legs together here in the Sphinx pose. I'm pressing through my lower arm bones. I'm lifting myself up. I calmly rise to greet each moment. 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 And when you're ready, you're going to come down. You're going to roll to your backs. Take your time. You want to counter stretch these postures now. Bring one knee in at a time. Give yourself another squeeze here. And maybe lift your head and shoulders up all here. Rock side to side, or bring your head back down and rock side to side. Maybe do what we did at the beginning, some soothing back work. Around and around, making circles on that low back sacral area. being aware of what is happening here. Your body, your breath, your mind. And then straightening out your legs or keeping your knees bent if that's more comfortable. You can even touch your knees in the middle, rest like this, or stretch out your legs in Shavasana, final relaxation, palms up. Or if you like lying on your stomach in crocodile, do that again, okay? And take a deep breath in, expand your belly, exhale, let the abdomen fall out through your mouth. And then diaphragmatic breaths in and out through your nose. Let the eyes fall down towards your heart. Let your body melt to the floor. Let gravity and time do its work. And I'm going to lead you through a relaxation. So try to settle in as best you can. Mentally travel through your body. Relax the top of your head, your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes, your eyelids, your cheeks, and your nose. Exhale, inhale completely. Relax the mouth and the jaw and the chin, the neck and shoulders, upper arms and lower arms, the wrists, the hands, the fingers and fingertips. Feeling as if you're exhaling from the fingertips, up the arms and shoulders, and the face to the nostrils, inhaling back to the fingertips. Exhale, inhale completely. Relax the fingertips, the fingers, the hands, the wrists, the lower arms and upper arms, the shoulders, the upper back, and chest. Concentrating at the center of your chest. Exhale, inhale completely. Relax the stomach and the abdomen, lower back, the hips, the thighs, the knees and the calves, the ankles, the feet and toes. Exhaling as though your whole body's exhaling, and inhaling as though your whole body's inhaling, expelling all tension and worries, anxieties, inhaling that vital energy, that peace and relaxation. Exhale, inhale completely. Relax the toes and the feet and the ankles, the calves, the thighs, the knees, the hips, the lower back, the abdomen, the stomach, and chest. Concentrating at the center of your chest. Exhale, inhale completely. Relax the upper back and the shoulders and the upper arms, lower arms, the neck, the chin and the jaw, the mouth and the nostrils. Exhale, inhale completely. Relax the cheeks and the eyelids and the eyes and the eyebrows, the space between your eyebrows, your forehead to the very top of your head. And for the next 30 seconds, let your mind be aware of that calm and serene flow of your breathing. And let your mind make that gentle, conscious effort to guide your breath to remain smooth and deep and even without pause and without sound. And as you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes. If you're happy lying down here and resting, please feel free to stay here though. Those of you that want to come up, press yourself up to your seated position. Maybe keep your eyes softly downward or closed, and bring your hands to your heart. And I'd like to end today with a Shanti Patha. May there be peace in heaven, peace in the skies, and peace on earth. May all the waters know peace. May all the herbs and plants know peace. May the great trees of the forest know peace. May all the forces of the universe know peace. The immense transcendent reality is peace. May all know peace, peace and only peace. And may that peace come unto me. Om, peace, peace, and peace. Namaste, everyone. The divine in me honors the divine in you. It was great to have you in the Yoga Warriors International class today. Stay tuned for more classes as we move along. Thank you.